How's it going, everyone? It sure has been quite some time since we last left off on episode 5. But here we are with more Umineko no Naku Koro. And we're on episode 6. We're on episode 6, titled Dawn of the Golden Witch. And if you are excited for it, as much as I am, please give this video a thumbs up. Before we jump right on in, I want to apologize for no videos for a little while. If you have visited my Twitter account, by the way, link in the description, you would know I've been on and off with a little sickness. I wasn't quite feeling well. I did some videos with Higurashi, but yeah, I was quite on and off with not feeling well. But I am back with not only this, but I will deliver on more Higurashi as well. But for now, I really wanted to come back strong with this, Umineko. So let's go ahead and continue, and not bullshit my way through anything else. That was a rough beginning. Start. Episode 6, Dawn of the Golden Witch. Good morning. Now the curtain shall finally rise on a game presented by that Bachelor-sama. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Will Bachelor-sama manage to successfully and spectacularly fill the enormous role of Game Master? Let us bear witness to this fight from the opposite side of the chessboard. There no longer is a difficulty level. This is no longer a hint, but a confession. That says a lot. I'm looking forward to it. Let's jump right on in. Open that door, baby. Let's go. Clap. Sorry if that ripped any of your ears, but I am excited, as I hope you all are as well. Let's do it. Okay, that was a little weird. It, like, went in and out of existence, but okay, anyway. Text box. Good to see you again. A beautiful glow shone in from the skylight over the grand cathedral. The place was somehow different from the way it had been during the witch's trial. The decorations had changed. I see this. Looks like a wedding is about to happen. Excuse me? Okay. Off to a weird start, because we didn't leave off episode 5 with a funeral-esque thing, but okay, whatever. The several pleasantly sparkling white ribbons that adorned it were like, thin like razors, but they trailed beautifully in the air. Flowers were arranged all over in a way that would make any place look cheerful. Oh, a little sound effect. I hear a little crowd. Nice. Little details. I love it. It was like how a single drop of impure water can spoil an entire cask of wine. Just the presence of those flowers, those ribbons, and the red carpet that ran down the center of the room made it hard to believe that this was the same place Ushiromiya Natsui had been falsely accused of a crime. It had truly become a wedding chapel. Oh, I was right. Alright. Okay, whose wedding is it? Who the fuck are you? What the? That is not the voice I was expecting out of you. Whoever the fuck you are. I am throwing my hand all over the place, showing oh my god, okay. Hi. Don't know who the fuck you are. What kind of bullshit twinnery is this? The fuck kind of cheer tracking? What the hell is this? What the fuck? Okay. I am having a good time already. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but great start. Yeah. Can I have some fucking answers? These words, spoken by two demons who seemed to be in charge of this gathering, were part of a ceremony for making an oath of love. Hell yeah. Before the eyes of God. Of course, in this wedding celebrated by demons, there was no priest in sight. Instead, there stood the witch who controls miracles. Oh. Oh? Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Erika.
What? Why are you in a wedding dress? Who are you marrying? What the? What the fuck is going on? Okay, who the fuck is she marrying? Why are we starting here? What the hell? Wait, how old is she? Is this legal? In the last episode, wasn't it revealed that she was like, what, 16? In Japan, is that legal? I don't think it is. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, sure. Japan. Whatever. You got your weird shit going on. Got it. Just like here in the US of A, we got weird shit going down in the South. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay. Never mind. I'm up in the North, thankfully. Not dissing anything going on in the South. You do your own business. Alright? But I'm just saying. Every country has its weird shenanigans. Anyway. What? Alright, off to a good start. Welcome back, Sin. Yeah, thanks. It's great to be back. Gulp. The bride standing on the carpeted path was Furuta Erika. The groom's face couldn't be seen. Wait, what? Okay. It's not how it usually goes, but okay, yeah, sure. The bride's outfit certainly was a pure white wedding dress. Her veil represented both the white of God's blessings and the white of a demon's cruelty. What? A great many goat nobles, witches, and demons were gathered for this wedding. If only their heads haven't been those of goats, it would probably have seemed a very refined crowd worthy of this great cathedral. Ah, you're here too. Wonderful.
いちいち考えることがえぐいったらありゃしない。辞める夫に支える妻。素敵じゃない。お似合いよ、エリカ。そして、あなたにもおめでとう。新郎。
Fuck you. I thought she was actually going to say a name, but no. Okay, Bernkestel. Kindly go fuck yourself, son of a bitch. Okay. Oh god, why are you so close? At that point, Bernkestel stared straight into the groom's eyes. Okay. I'm gonna be clicking my tongue all over this episode. Yep. Okay. The groom. And clear my throat. Sorry about that. Still recovering. Didn't answer. Ah, so he's like a mummy right now. Got it. He's zoned out. Perfect. Whoever the fucker is. I'm gonna take a wild guess, but I'm not gonna say that guess, because... meh. His eyes were gray. His lips would mutter something from time to time, but no one could tell if the words meant anything.
ねえ、聞いてる？
Ooh, bold, okay.
あんたたち。
Hey! What do you mean by that? You people. What the fuck? She spoke to the groom in the plural. Wait, what? Of course, there was only one groom. And of course, the gray-eyed groom didn't answer. What are you giggling about?
聞こえてはいても答えられませんか？安心して。バトラさん。
What? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But still, it's shocking! Oh, fucking Christ. Why? What's with the fuckery? What is this? Why? 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 Okay. Okay.
あなたのすべてを私がにじり尽くしてあげますから。
You sick fuck. Don't you dare giggle. Only I can giggle. What? Okay, rude. The Witch of Miracles sneered with an evil smile that even a demon would shudder to look at. With that sneer, provoked no response from Bachelor's dim eyes. Ah, it's you again.
人は愛のために生きるのです。
Not to be rude, but you sound like a guy. Anyway, hi.
すなわち、今日あなた方は生まれてきた意味を、目的を成し遂げた。
生きる力、愛の力のなんと偉大なことか。
What are your names? Who the fuck are you two?
今日という日の輝きがどうかお二人を永遠に祝福しますように。うるさいわ、悪魔ども。次の次第は何よ。
お二人に永遠の愛の制約を求めます。
その次は指輪の交換を。
On Bachelor's hand was a ring bearing the seal of the one-winged eagle, proof that he was the territory lord of this world. Okay, like how it was when we left episode 5, but how did we get here? Son of a bitch! And on Erika's finger was a diamond ring that could not be shattered by any miracle. So a fragment. Got it. Diamonds signify an eternal bond. However, in Greek, the word diamond simply means unbreakable. Erika wasn't vowing to love Bachelor forever. She just wanted to rule over him as her eternal property. I mean, kind of a giant duh, but okay. Okay. This wedding was being performed for the sole purpose of defiling Bachelor. God damn, you fucking sick fucks! Okay.
ご安心を。
Oh, shit.
あなたを永遠に愛したりなんかしません。
Oh, gee, every guy loves to hear that. So romantic.
だからこの挙式はあなたを征服する儀式です。
Submit!
あなたの心は永遠に脱出不可能の密室に閉じ込められ、この私、探偵にして真実の魔女、フルドエリカに支配される。
You think you're still a witch of truth. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay.
あんたの持つ領主の座もその証の指輪も私のものとなる。
Uh-huh. Right. Oh. Oh.
ない。
Can't get what?
なんです？
Come on, bachelor boy. You can do it. Come on, boy. Come on.
出られない。
Can't get out. Oh my god. Why? No! No! Gap! Why? Help! Save me with your bosom. What? Okay, I'm coming back in a weird way, aren't I? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna edit that out. And if I don't, I can go fuck myself.
出られないですよね、その密室。
Oh, shit.
あんたが自分で作った密室なんですから。あんたは永遠にその密室で苦しむんです。私は妻としてあなたのそばに永遠にいて、その苦悶の表情を独り占めします。
I'm just trying to think things over, man. I'm giving what I'm gotten, and Get your ugly ass off my screen,
あなたを
please.
永遠に
Shut up!
私が怪我し尽くしてあげます。
You'll defile nothing.
後ろ宮バトラー。
Oh, hi. Splendid. Alrighty then. Where are we at? 20 minutes in? Are you fucking kidding me? Damn. Alright. I thought we were deeper in, but I guess not. Anyway. All that could be heard was the sound of the wind. A sound of misfortune, bringing sadness and unease to all who heard it. Oh? Huh. Slowly I came back to my senses. I finally regained consciousness on top of a bed with a firm mattress. Where was this again? I can't remember where this is, but I can vaguely recall that I must not remain here. Okay. The room was dimly lit. There was a light on, but that just made the darkness and eeriness of the room more apparent. There were no curtains of the window, but it was too dark outside to see anything beyond it. If I squinted into that pitch blackness, it felt as though I could see the witch of the forest peeking back at me from the darkness. And I averted my gaze from the window in fear. I can't see or hear it, but I get the feeling that if I leave this room, it will be bright and warm, and someone else will be there for me. I want to get to where everyone else is as soon as I can. Bad memories from when I was very young began to well up. Horrible, harsh memories of when I started dozing off during a family gathering and was put to sleep in some room I didn't know. I remember waking up there, incredibly lonely and sobbing. I must not remain in this room. I just want to get out of here quickly. Once that thought crossed my mind, I didn't want to stay in the room any second longer than I had to. I'm scared. It's creepy. Where is everyone? I want to get out of here right now. I opened the door, trying to leave the room. Oh, don't you fucking start with me. No, don't you fucking do it. Something better not fucking pop up in the middle section there. I am gonna flip. I hate that shit. A pleasant glow snuck in through the crack of the door. As I'd thought, the corridor was filled with a comforting light. I couldn't actually hear them, but I could sense that far away people were enjoying themselves. I'm sure everyone's gathered in the room across from this one. I've been shut up in this lonely, creepy room, all alone. I should go quickly. Oh shit, that's new. Alright. Chains. Cool. As soon as I thought this, a merciless metallic sound ran out, and the door refused to open any further. The chain had been set. I've always hated chain locks. You can open a normal lock just by twisting, but chain locks are built in an annoying way, and I couldn't work them easily. So I've hated them ever since I was very young. See? Even this chain is causing me trouble, and I just can't get it undone. Why is this happening? I just want to leave this creepy room right away. Just on the other side of this thin door, everything is bathed in the warm light. I can't undo it. I just can't undo this chain. The more desperate I grew, the more that unsettling darkness seemed to be closing into my back, and the more frightened I became. Then, I finally noticed there's something wrong with this chain. Yes, there is a chain, but this isn't a chain lock. This is just a chain stacked into the door, preventing it from opening any further. In other words, it isn't made to be opened. What the hell's going on? Who'd do something like this? Damn it. No matter what I did, no matter how much I struggled, I couldn't pull out the stake, or undo the chain, or break the mechanism. This door was just a demon's mouth, made to trick me into thinking it would open, before crushing my hopes. Even so, if only I could just open the door somehow, I could get out into that pleasant corridor. This desire forced me to keep my hand glued to the doorknob. But it was useless. Both the chain and the stake were firm, and no matter how much I clattered them about, there was no chance of the door opening any further. Even though I could see the pleasant hallway through the crack, I had no chance of opening the door any further. Maybe someone will come if I yell. Maybe the door can be opened easily from the outside. When I thought this, I tried to call out to someone, but I couldn't make the words come out. I could mouth, "Someone, come here," but no voice left my lips. What's going on? Someone, come. Why can't I cry out? Okay, that was weird. Why did it go black like that? It's okay. Okay, that was a little weird. Anywho, help me, help. The mere fact that I can't say help me out loud is even scarier. If I turn around, the witch gazing into the room from the darkness outside might be inside the room this time, standing right behind me. I'm frightened. I'm scared. Someone help. Please, someone help me. I can't get out. Let me out of this room. Help me. I'm scared. Let me out. Help me. Help. Damn. Who the hell are we playing as right now? Huh.
Ojo, senpouがいらっしゃったそうですぜ。
Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Huh? We go from that to... Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Just... Accept it, Sen. Accept it, alright? Just go with the flow, baby. I don't want to, okay? Shit happens and I need answers. Just go with the flow. No! Amakusa ran his finger down my cheek. Creepy as fuck. In an instant, I awoke from the doze I'd just been in. I glared at Amakusa for waking me up in such a creepy way. That's what I said. But he just pretended not to notice. Fine, be that way, bitch. Oh, what's with all the books? Where is this? It feels like a parlor in some dignified person's house. But I have no memory of this place at all. Where is this? And why am I...
Ojo, 寝ぼけてるんですかい?
Clearly.
ええ、ごめん。ここ、どこ?
Huh?
Answer, bitch. Apparently he hadn't expected me to forget something like that just because I wasn't fully awake yet. What you'd guess wrong, bitch. For once I agreed with him. Why am I in some parlor that I don't recognize? The sound of the footsteps from the they Amakusa had mentioned had come right up to the opposite side of the door. I could hear conversing words. Is that the woman? Judging by the coffee and snacks laid in front of me, I was the guest here. In that case, I'd better remember why I came here. Or at least who it was I came to visit. Who am I? Well, Ushiromiya, Ange. Okay. Weird question. Who's the man standing behind me? Amakusa Juza? Was it? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Shit. Oh well. Doesn't mean anything. Anyway, the man who used to be my guard long ago. He's now the bodyguard Okanogi assigned to me. Gotcha. In that case, is this after Aunt Eva's death, when I've thrown off my pursuers on that journey to find out what happened 12 years ago? Is that how it went? Do I really have a memory like this? The important questions, I see, because I have no clue whatsoever. After a knock, the door opened, and the person I must have come here to meet entered along with an assistant. Oh, wonderful. Even after seeing her face, I can't remember who she is.
お待たせいたしました。八条東也先生でございます。
Hachijo? Hachijo? Is that what she just said? Okay. That's a relief. The assistant introduced her to me first, and I finally remember who she was. She? I thought it was a he.
失礼ながら先生で
Hachijo. Might be putting too much emphasis on the show part, but oh well. Okay.
私が八条東也です。
Oh no, I was right. Okay, cool.
週刊誌に先生のサイン会の件が載ってましたぜ。サングラスにマスクでがっちりガードした謎の男性作家って触れ込みだったはず。まさか女の先生だったとは。こりゃどういうわけで？
あれは編集部の方に手配していただいた身代わりです。あのサイン会の時、後ろに待機していた海添が私でした。
こりゃ驚いた。先生の作品は読んだことないが、多分あんた本人の方がよっぽどミステリーですぜ。
読者など本を読んでいるふりをしているだけ。作者名とブランドだけで本を読み、読んだつもりでいる。彼らには私の本に何が書いてあっても何も読んでなんかいない。ただ今流行りの作品は欠かさず読んでいるとインテリぶるために読んだふりをしているだけ。その程度の者どもにどうして我が身をさらせようか。ああ、汚らわしきかな、汚らわしきかな。
なるほど。確かにあなたが八条先生のようですね。
This person really is eccentric. There's no doubt about it. This is Hachijo Tohya herself. Hachijo is a mystery novelist who's become the center of discussion lately. It seems her books themselves have been highly praised, and it's her mysterious debut that's attracted so much attention towards her lately. Last year, she managed to win several different awards for exceptional mystery novels offered by multiple large publishing companies, submitting each of her works under a different pen name. And after that, several highly regarded anonymous works were discovered, one after another, to have been stories she had written in the past under false names. And her popularity soared as she herself became more mysterious than her books. Despite all of this, the author herself never appeared in public, and everything about her was wrapped in a veil of secrecy. However, just a few days ago, this author finally made a public appearance for a book signing, showing up with a mask that covered his face, and drawing even more public attention. And yet, apparently, even that had been a fake. Given this person's radically unconventional track record, it was hardly a surprise to hear her casually insult her fans like this.
後宮エンジェさんのこともワイドショーでもずいぶんいろいろやってましたから私もよく知っていますよ。
どうせろくな話じゃないわ。
ええ、ろくでもない話ばかりですよ。気分一つで人を雇ったりクビにしたり何でもお金で解決しようとする無法者の乱暴者だとか。
違いねえ。
でも私はあなたのような頭のいい人は嫌いではない。
だから会ってくれたんですか？
ええ、伊藤育九郎0576が私八条東也の別のペンネームだと見破ったのはあなただけ。
That is a long-ass pen name.
実に見事なるかな。
伊藤育九郎0576。おかしなハンドルネームだったわ。でも数字に直すと110億1996万576というね。
Set of numbers, okay. Blah 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 blah, those numbers there. This massive number is equal to 18 to the 8th power. 18 to the 8th. In Japanese, Tohya no Hachijo. Or in other words, yeah. Got it, thanks.
よくできました。
Lord.
実に見事。そんなあなただから私も直接会ってみたかったのです。
Oh gee, thanks for the honor.
ようこそ人の子よ。我が邸宅へ。
Her manner of speaking was extremely condescending. Yep. But perhaps because of her elegant manner, it didn't feel particularly irritating. This person had a sort of majestic grandeur about her which made that style of speech seem almost natural. At least that's how it felt to me. In fact, it felt almost as though this was the manifestation of some noble being, who would have no need to show herself before mere humans under normal circumstances. Since I'm not particularly a fan of hers, I guess this is proof that her mysterious charisma really is nothing to be laughed at. Fantastic. However, I didn't come here to talk to Hachijo Tohya, the mystery novelist. I'm interested in that long-ass name, which I am not even going to try to attempt. The mysterious web author who only released her works over the internet. Around the Japanese parts of the internet, that is an extremely famous witch hunter. However, she isn't a big opinion leader like Professor Otsuki. She's one of those message bottle forgers who are always the center of vigorous debate. Ooh. Message bottle forgers are, as the name suggests, people who forge and post the contents of what purport to be mysterious message bottles detailing the events of the Rokkenjima incident. They claim to have discovered a new message bottle, and post either a very similar counterfeit story or a new theory with their own interpretation of the truth, all of which are supposedly written by Maria. In doing so, they openly take on the name Ushiromiya Maria, writing up new bizarre tales as if they'd been present themselves and knew the truth. They then send these stories out into the newest sea discovered by humankind, the internet, claiming that it's a third or fourth message bottle. All of the first forgers were either simple pranksters or crooks trying to swindle collectors. Eventually, though, people who claimed to have solved the riddles of the message bottle tales and reached the truth started to appear. And they started creating original works of their own, third and fourth message bottles from Maria, as though they had moved over to the riddle teller's side. These people rewrote the tale of the witch with whatever interpretations they wanted, and every once in a while parts of their theories would gain big followings on the net. The interwebs, ooh. Some of these creations grew to be so widely trusted that they were believed to contain some grain of truth. The more rigid witch hunters openly despised these people, calling them forgers, counterfeiters, or just witches. Though they claimed to have reached the truth, they refused to tell anyone and created fake message bottles as though testing everyone else. It was no surprise that more straight-laced witch hunters were seriously annoyed by these forgers. However, among those who simply liked to entertain themselves with the occult fantasy of Rokkenjima, an extremely small number accepted these creations as literary works, glad of these additions to the mysterious tale. That name there was the most highly regarded of these forgers.
End of the Golden Witch.
Oh my god, that was last episode. Woohoo!
読ませてもらいました。人の親族をよくも好き放題に殺せるものです。
それが言いたいためだけにわざわざここへ？いいえ、違うでしょう。後宮家の最後の末裔よ。
In her latest forgery, End, she killed off 7 members of my family, at least during the actual story. No, if you count Alliance and Banquet, the other forgeries she's made before now, then she's killed off most of my family in horrible ways over and over again. Of course, I want to complain. However, all of her works are known for being, in both form and level of perfection, the closest tales to those written by Ushiromiya Maria herself. In particular, that name's first forgery, Banquet of the Golden Witch, managed to fit everything including Ava's escape to Kuadorian. People wondered whether this might be the true story of Rokkenjima, and it even made it onto the talk shows. Oh great. So far, all of these tales have been nothing more than electronic text on the web. However, people will eventually realize that she is actually Hachijo Tohya. When that happens, they'll become the works of that bizarre Hachijo, and no one will think of them as mere fan creations. People will probably start wondering if this might actually be a third message bottle she found and released under the guise of a story she herself wrote. When that happens, these stories will probably seem even more bizarre and credible. That was a mouthful.
狡猾ですね。
どうして？
そうしてあなたは自分の義書に神秘性と信憑性を与える。
信憑性とは？
それを得て、あなたの義書は真実に昇華される。
昇華？愚かしい。そんなもの私の作品には必要ありません。
なぜならあなたの作品は義書ではなく真実だから。
ええ、真実なのですから昇華など不要。
あなたはマリアお姉ちゃんじゃない。ましてやあの日の六軒島にも存在しない。なのにどうして真実などとおこがましいことを。
あじゃあ頭に血が上りすぎですぜ。
うるさいわね。私のどこがそうだってのよ。
Ange half realized that she had to let her emotions get the better of her. She let out a sigh and shrugged.
あなたがここへ来た理由は、親族を義書の中で何度も殺めた私をなじるためではないでしょ。
Hachijo had been smiling at Ange kindly, but in a condescending manner. Or else, like a mother might watch over a very small child. Ange realized this and was unable to suppress her irritation. Apparently, Amakusa could tell that Ange was getting worked up. He joked around with her for a bit, so that they could start the conversation over again from the beginning. Good luck with that. That's a weird name, by the way.
あなたが私に聞きたいのは、
I don't know why, I just can't get it out of my mouth sometimes. Hachijo? Hachijo? Think? I don't know. Whatever.
私の至った真実でしょう。
どうして真実に至ったと確信を？
すべての物語を理解したからです。
だからどうしてそうだと確信を？
太陽が地球の周りを回っていたことはあると思いますか？
Hachijo suddenly started talking about the Platonic theory. Did I say that right? Probably not. Oh well. Ange was about to tell her not to answer questions with more questions, but she quickly realized what Hachijo meant.
かつて人間は天動説を支持していた。しかし近代、それは否定されることとなる。なら否定された瞬間に、太陽は動きを止め、地球がその周りを回り始めたというのだろうか。
そんなわけもない。人間が何を信じようと真実は変わらない。
ならば今、あなたが私の真実を否定するのは、つまりはそういうこと。
The idea of heliocentrism was proposed by several scholars before Galileo. However, it was hard to objectively prove that theory using the scientific techniques available at the time. Even so, that didn't change what the truth was, and yet it moves.
真実はその立証のいかにかかわらず真実だと？
そうです。これより未来、やがて全ての真実が明らかになった時、私がすでに真実に至っていたと遡って人々は気がつくでしょう。
Apparently, Ange just couldn't stand Hachijo's attitude. She kept getting irritated, and every time Amakusa would joke around until she settled down again. However, there could be no mistake that Hachijo was a genius, and had used her extraordinary intuition to form a most interesting outlook on the events that occurred on that island. That was why Ange had wanted to contact her and hear her views. Still, this meeting truly had been fortunate for Ange. She hadn't been absolutely sure that she was Hachijo Tohya. She hadn't thought that the publishing company would really contact the author, and moreover, she hadn't dreamed that the mysterious masked author would grant her an interview under such short notice. The more she thought about it, the more she realized that the sum of the events leading to this meeting made for nothing short of a miracle. Yes, a miracle. Great, yeah, start using those fancy words there. Okay. Every time I see that word miracle, I just think of her now. God damn it. Especially when we're playing this game and, you know, Higurashi. Anywho, after all, in almost all cases, I'd never be contacted by the publishing company and would leave for Najima the next day. Huh? I had to leave for Nijima, then go on to Rokkenjima. And then give Oni-chan a Sakotaro stuffed animal. Huh? Why a Sakotaro stuffed animal? My memory of the future is all muddled. My head hurts. Huh? Okay, that was interesting. Hachijo said something about showing Ange something good, rose from the sofa and headed for the study desk. Okay. When she turned her back, Amakusa asked Ange, who seemed to be having troubled by something, if she was okay.
ねえ、天草。私っていつからここにいるの？
はあ？さっきから様子がおかしいですぜ。何事ですかい？
私、いつからここに座ってるのか記憶がないの。
まだ寝ぼけてんですかい？
そうじゃなくて。だって、私は確か大月教授とはアポイントが取れてたけど、伊藤育九郎の件では出版社から返事がなくて。結局この日は一日何もできなかったんじゃなかったっけ？
はあ？
天草はあの大きな黒いバッグを受け取りに行ったんじゃなかったっけ？
That's right. Just before we left for Najima, Amakusa and I parted ways just one time. He said something about getting a weapon from an acquaintance of his, and he went to go get that large black bag. Wasn't that today? What am I talking about? I mean, didn't I go to Najima? Meet Captain Kawabata? And inside the bed shop? Huh? What?
どうしました？
Okay, something's definitely weird about this. Did my confusion and uncertainty, sorry, my throat, uncertainty make me sigh out loud? Even though Hachicho's back was to me, she slowly turned around and smiled as though she had peered into my heart.
いいえ、何も。
That's when you hightail and get the fuck out of there, because that's weird as shit. Okay. Strange memories, ones that even I can't understand. I tried to hide my confusion, but for some reason Hachijo had a strange glint in her eyes, as though she could read my mind.
私は何冊もの記書の中で何度もあなたのご親族を蘇らせては殺す。まるで魔女のように。
好きなだけ蘇らせて、好きなだけ殺す。無限に。まるでベアトリーチェね。
ええ。だから私はやはりネット上で彼らがそう呼ぶように魔女なのかと思って。
She took a thickly packed brown envelope out of a locked drawer. It appeared to be filled to the brim with printer paper. Perhaps this was a manuscript for one of her works. The neat letters written with a fountain pen on the envelope spelled out the word Dawn. You think you're so cute. There was no forgery by the name of Dawn. Which must mean... Ange could tell. This was a new one. Hachicho's newest unreleased forgery.
Dawn of the Golden Witch.
Oh, well, there's the title of the episode. Goodbye, let the credits roll. Okay.
すべてを知る私にはすべてが退屈。 しかし何も知らぬ無知にそれを読ませ、何がしかの反応を得ることは嫌いではない。だからあなたに読んでほしい。
新しい無限の魔女としての新作を。
そうです、人の子よ。あなたが憤慨しようとも感嘆しようとも、それは私の病を一時忘れさせる。
もう茶番は終わりにしましょう。あんたは誰？私の記憶にこんな出会いはないわ。
Oh. Yes, I did try to contact her, but in the end, I never got a chance to meet her. In other words, all of this is a falsehood.
今度は私は誰の駒？
Oh shit.
悪いけど、この後ろ宮エンジェ。飼いならせると思ったら大間違いよ。
やはりそなたは面白いかな。
She finally couldn't hold it back and burst out laughing. Gradually, the space around them seemed to be filled with a strange purple mist. The room itself seemed to twist and bend. Ah, yes. The purple mist. Welcome back. Alright. Her figure also twisted. And after something that couldn't be described elapsed, her form changed to become just what she had called herself, a witch. Hello. Okay. Damn. Not bad. Oh, shit.
よくぞ私を見破った。
Are you good or bad, though, is the question.
私ってつくづく魔女に好かれる性分ね。あんたたちに特徴的などこか人を舐めた口調、すぐに魔女だって分かったわ。
The novelist sitting on the sofa was nowhere to be seen. Even Ange's bodyguard, who was supposed to be around at all times, was gone. There was only a non-human figure relaxing in a large, ornate, rocking chair.
面白きかな、人の子よ。愉快なり、それでこそ我が退屈にふさわしい。
What is she the witch of, though?
こっちは全然愉快じゃないわ。どうして私は生きてるの？私は名前を明かしたルール違反でひどい殺され方をしたと思ってたけど。
To be honest, I did doubt that those people would just let me go so easily. What kind of farce will I be forced to go along with this time? I really don't care. I'll just do whatever I can within the bounds of the role they give me. Whatever I can to help Oni-chan. Of course I understand. Even if he wins, he'll never come back to me.
でもね、あがくわよ。あの日の私のところへお兄ちゃんを返すためにね。
そう生きり立たずともよい。私がそなたに求める役割は駒ではない。
じゃあ何の用で呼び出したの？まさかあんたの書いたとかいう新しい物語を読めとでも言う気じゃないでしょうね。
その通りだ。そなたに望むのは駒ではない。もとより私は傍観者。あやつらのゲームにちょっかいを出す気など毛頭もなし。
意味わかんないわ。あんたは私に何を期待してるの？
私のためにベアトリーチェの紡ぐかけらの観測者であれ。
観測者？よくわかんないけどお断りよ。
かつて私はバトラを通してかけらを鑑賞していた。しかし彼がゲームマスターを継承した今、 観測者としてふさわしくないのだ。私は心より純粋な気持ちで物語を追っている。その私にとって今のバトラを通して観測することはさながら推理小説を逆さに読むにも等しい興ざめ。
お兄ちゃんがゲームマスター？何の話をしてるのかさっぱりだわ。
さっぱりだろう。知りたいであろう。私も知りたい。バトラがゲームマスターを継承し紡ぐ物語がどのようなものか、そしてバトラが至ったという真実がどのようなものか、私の自らの思考の旅で追いたいのだ。私は病の深き身。考えねば鼓動を続けることさえかなわぬ。
つまりあんたは新しい絵本を私に朗読してもらいたいってわけ？
そういう解釈でよい。見返りにそなたもまた自由に思考を旅することができる。そなたとて未だ真相には至っていないはず。続けたいはずだ。真相を知る旅を。
あんたに得をさせる義理がないわ。
生きがるな。私は時に寛大だが、多くの場合そうではない。
Ange hadn't yet reached the truth either. Though she knew that the game was little more than a toy for the amusement of those witches, she wanted it to resume, so that she could follow the tale and close in on the king called Truth.
私が真実に至るために物語を追うかもしれないけれど、あんたのために最後まで朗読する義理はないわ。意味はわかる？
Ange was willing to read the story aloud, but she could quit at any time if this witch made her mad. She was, in effect, warning the witch not to annoy her.
無論だ。絵本と称したが、私にとっては死に至る病への唯一の薬。そなたの買い添えなくして飲むこともできぬもの。すなわち、総理強制だ。
あんたが寝入るまで私に本を朗読しろと。その代わり私にも読むことを許す。そういうことね。
そうだ。引き受けてくれるならば、しばしの一時、私の朗読者に任ずる。
偉そうな役職名だけど、所詮はただの本読みでしょ？
私の朗読者であるということは、私の使いであるということ。すなわち、そなたへの干渉は私への干渉。私はベアトリーチェの物語の続きを読みたいという唯一の興味を何者にも邪魔されることを許さぬ。そなたをもてあそんだベルンカステルもラムダデルタも、無論ベアトリーチェさえもそなたに対して一切の強制力を持つことは許さない。
This witch, who seemed to be... What? No. Who seemed to have an almost divine quality to her, spoke both quietly and forcefully. There was no threat in her words. However, even so, it was clear that she was on a different level than Bernkastel and the other witches, and not at all to be taken lightly. Okay.
本を読ませる代わりに私を保護してくれると？
Still don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll find out.
無論だ。私は朗読を望んでいる。それを邪魔する者は何人であれ許しはしない。私の態度が横柄に感じるならば謝ろう。 人の子よ。私はこれでもそなたに最大の敬意を持って語りかけている。
みたいね。その魔女らしい口調さえ。どうやらあんたの中では数百年ぶりに見せた敬意って感じがするわ。
そなたは本を読むとき、本によろしくお願いしますと語りかけてから表紙をめくるか？
そういうことよね。理解したわ。
Just by agreeing to have a conversation with Ange, she was showing an incredible amount of respect and willingness to compromise. Ange shrugged, but she also nodded to show her consent.
いいわ。あんたの朗読者を引き受ける。あんたが私に同意を求めた時点で最大の敬意を表したことを理解したわ。
良き理解だ、人の子よ。
私の名はエンジェよ。人の子だかタケノコだか呼ぶのはやめて。
良いだろう。私が敬意を示すことの証にそなたの名を認めよう。
For her, acknowledging human names was like acknowledging the names of all the leaves scattered across the ground. So, her acknowledging Ange's name was a miracle. No, it was immensely good fortune.
これよりそなた、後宮エンジェを感激の魔女フェザリーノ・アウグストス・アウローラの巫女にして朗読者に任ずる。
That's okay. All right, yeah, you're the witch of theater going. All right, okay. Feathering Augustus Aurora. Okay, cool. I like that name.
そなたが朗読を終えるまで、そなたの朗読を妨げようとするすべてのものに災いを与えよう。
When the witch of theater going. How is it pronounced? Featherine? Featherine? Whatever. Spoke this, Ange was wrapped in a bright light. I'll figure it out later. Sorry for the cringe. Ange didn't feel any particular change herself, but she definitely had been given something that only non-humans could sense. It signified that from this point forward, Ange would be the witch of theater-going subject. That didn't mean that Ange would gain some sort of special power, but at the very least, it probably meant that anyone wanting to cause her harm would first have to take on Featherine herself.
あんたの名前、随分と長いのね。ローマの偉人みたい。なんと呼べば？
親しくない者はアウグストゥス・アウローラと呼ぶ。
I'll just call you Aurora. I like that name better.
私に敬意を示してくれたあんたに、私も敬意を示して。フェザリーヌと呼ぶわ。
Or that. Okay, good. I'm fine with either.
問題は？
ない。病んだこの身には名を呼ばれることさえ噛みしめがいのある優越だ。人の子よ。
エンジェよ、私の名前。
そういうやりとりさえも心地よきかな。エンジェ、我が巫女よ。
Ange accepted her role. She would observe the story with the Witch of Theatergoing. The curtain was rising on the 6th tale. Yay. Alright. I unfortunately have to end it there, because I have to edit heavily on these videos because OBS needs a fix, which I hope does get fixed. But if it doesn't, well, fuck me then, right? But you probably noticed in my latest few videos where there's a sudden pitch in the audio, like ear breaking. That is not my fault. I found out it is the fault of OBS. And so far there has been no updates for OBS yet. So until then, I'm gonna have to edit my videos manually. So I'm gonna have to take longer in uploading videos, especially try to make them a little shorter for me to upload more videos as much as I can. So even though I did promise to try and do a 3 to 4 hour intro to episode 6 here, I cannot do that. So we're ending it here. Hopefully you all understand. And I want to thank you all for staying tuned and joining me entering episode 6, Dawn of the Golden Witch. This was quite something. I don't know what else to say. We got new characters, of course. What the fuck is new? Apparently there's up to 5 new characters every fucking episode. I'm trying to remember all the names, but it's getting difficult here. Some of them are difficult to pronounce too. I'm gonna have to look that up, train myself to say them correctly. And yeah, sorry if I caused any cringing moments there with the names. Hopefully I did get some of them right, some of them probably not, but whatever. If you did enjoy it though, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Umineko, Dawn of the Golden Witch, coming soon, as well as Higurashi with the final chapter, chapter 8. So, until the next video, stay sinful, folks.